He plays a serial killer in the Assassination of Gianni Versace. American crime story continues tonight. It's brilliant.
Designer Gianni Versace murdered this morning.
I saw Gianni Versace laying face down on his steps with his head blown off, with his face shot off. Style shot in the head right on his steps with
The death of this famous idol and icon reverberates greatly through this small community where Versace was a popular presence. Police are now confirming the suspect is a young man, Andrew Cunanan. An eyewitness describes Cunanan approached Versace and fired 2 shots.
Darren Criss,
Wow.
who plays serial killer Andrew Cunanan, is with me now. That's a bit of a teaser for us.
Teaser for the final episode. I think you guys
know.
don't get that for another week or so. I don't know what the timing is, but yeah, that's
It's
it.
on tonight, and in the next episode, I know this because I am an avid viewer.
Thank
and then
you
it's
for
on
watching.
next week. You are chilling in this.
Thank you very
Absolutely
much.
chilling. It's so... I don't know how you get into the mind of someone like that, but what a part to play.
It's sort of the Shakespearean Greek level of tragedy.
It is.
So I think for anybody that's been through drama school or have any kind of acting degree, those are the parts that you really sort of
Absolutely.
Get up in the morning for. So I'm very, very thrilled to have been able to be a part of it.
He was an incredibly complex character. He wanted control all of the time. He wanted... and told the most astonishing lies. I mean, the whoppers that he told were just incredible.
He was a bit like an actor, wasn't he? I mean,
Yeah,
he sort of
very much so.
had. I guess that's where you kind of find the relating points.
Gosh, you actually do really look like him. It's really quite worrying.
I mean, that's just
guy.
sheer serendipity, you know. When Ryan Murphy was doing this, he showed me a picture of the guy. I was like, I mean, I can't say no. I don't know.
How could you say no to a part like that? It has been remarkable.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by the reaction you've got, not just in the States, but over here as well?
No, I think anytime people have responded to it, it's actually very encouraging because I think it speaks less of our show or my performance in particular, more about the compassion that people have and the sort of aptitude for sympathy or empathy that people have displayed is I don't know, it's a little mind-blowing because it means that we're looking for something to redeem somebody, which is a kind of poetically beautiful thing, even though it's a really difficult thing to wrap your brain around because it is something so unforgivable and so horrible. But
you find out so much more about him. It's like layers, and you find out why.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of we know who done it, even though we know the outcome. Most of us know the outcome because it's a true story.
Right.
You're still sort of sitting there, willing somehow for it not to happen.
Yeah,
somehow
you
don't
want to
want
find
it
a
happen,
reason
you know?
to somehow say, okay, this is why. You try and rationalize it because it goes backwards. As you see his younger life, you try and find a reason to really, I don't know, relate to him in some way. And I think that speaks a lot to audiences now.
Well, it's on tonight, BBC 2 at 9 o'clock, not to be missed. Light years from Glee. Couldn't be more different, because Blaine was he was like the all-American hero. He was such a fantastic...
Was he?
Well, kinda. I always thought Blaine was... I liked Blaine. I thought he was
a good guy.
And of course, I mean, I was a huge fan of this, and he was Kurt's love interest. It was like, he sort of made Kurt grow up, I think. Look at the two of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Kurt was such a great character. I owe a huge debt of gratitude to, I think, that character being so popular. 'Cause I think if the character that I'd had was attached to any other character, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? So
I know.
Very lucky to be part of it.
But there's a sort of Glee connection because you and Michelle are touring. I think we've seen you in London on Friday.
I'm just playing. Leah won't be with me. I'm playing my own little show at I believe St. Pancras Church is a venue. Not the big St. Pancras Church is another one. I think
Sure.
I might be incorrect. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But I'm playing a show there. Just me doing a solo thing. It's been a long time since I played a gig.
Is that
here.
why you've got nail polish on?
No, you know, this is from Coachella, and my publicist was trying to get me to take it off. I was like, no way, I'm meeting Lorraine. I gotta look pretty today. This is a big deal for me.
That's so cool.
This is my little Coachella flair that I refuse to take off because
Good man.
Thank you. I thought it was kind of cool.
I like it very much.
Thank you.
So you've got your own show coming out, which is great. There's so much going on. Also, you're engaged as well.
I did. I've been with her for many years. It was a long time coming. So it's a fun, new, exciting chapter in my life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
If you ever get any blinking chance to get married, I mean, gosh, I don't know how you're going to work it out with your schedule. This part that you're playing, though, has got Emmy Awards written all over it. It has. Is that something that you've thought about?
One tries not to. I know it's a very exciting thing to talk about, but, you know, I feel like I've already won the lottery. You know, we spoke earlier about how this is such a big, chunky part that, again, actors... I mean, this is no hyperbole, but I've literally waited and worked my entire life for this moment.
Yeah.
And I feel so privileged to have gotten just a small part of what
Sure.
I hoped for in my life. That's all peripheral stuff that,
Sure.
you know, as you try not to keep, you know, your brain
know.
on it. But if and when the time comes, hey, rock and roll.
You betcha. Get your nails done.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to keep these on for a while. Yeah.
Such a joy to talk to you.
Likewise,
and
Lorraine.
like I
This
said,
is a
BBC
privilege.
2, 9 o'clock tonight. If you have missed it, you can catch up on the iPlayer. It is well worth it. It's so well done. And like, no wonder everybody's talking about it.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Thank you.
What a
Great to see
privilege.
you.
Likewise.
Thank you, Darren.